All listening to the Most High Yah forever and always. Addressing some things now that I clearly see and experienced that I'm being gang stalked by the U.S. government, pieced together my life, that my granddad was working with the CIA to bring down our people and sold his children and grandchildren for sex slaves. I, from a child, never liked boys, never liked men. I had friends and stuff that was boys. I never liked sex because everyone was being sexual with me, and I see that they wanted me to be sexual. One of my earliest memories is getting head from my granddad in the bed with two other women. My granddad was never harmful to me. He always gave me money. He was very sexist, and he also paired me with my cousin Dion. If I had anything, he always made me share half of it with my cousin Dion. But he was not physically harmful to me. He never physically harmed me. I was one of his favorites. He did abuse my other cousins and stuff in front of me, female cousins in front of me, as a way to keep me in line. And I kind of guess was his golden child. But I never gave into the sexual things. Like my uncle used to always try to force me to kiss him in his mouth. I did not. My dad used to always try to force me to kiss him in his mouth. I wouldn't. My uncle drugged me. I remember being up and sleep and waking up to him in between my legs. I was drugged. My dad used to make me drink beer and cough syrup because I would refuse to kiss him in his mouth. I did not give in to the sexual advances. I was very dainty. I was born that way. I was always very girly. My roughness is from being brutally, physically, and sexually abused. It has nothing to do with my sexuality. I just had to be that nigga. I had to be, and I'm not, people think like, oh, you're just online, you're just acting like this, and I'm like this in person too. Mind my business until you fuck with me, and then I'm a force to reckon with. I mind my business, but don't fuck with me, because I'm not the one, or I am the one, whichever one you want to take it. But so I don't play about my body. I used to feel like my body was, and that's another reason why I'm so upset, because I felt like I like me. I feel like my body was perfect. I didn't want any tattoos. I thought, like I had this love for my body, the human body. I thought it was, bro, I don't even have the word sublime. I love my body. So that's why I'm pissed off that the doctors experimented on me. I'm upset that I was physically and sexually abused, because I value myself. I value my body. I'm very heated because of that. They wanted to paint this narrative. Everything was put on me, and they could not paint the narrative because I'm not the person they tried to paint me out to be. Now they're doing all this stuff, messing with other people that's also quiet, so that they can paint the narrative of, oh, quiet people will just break out and do stuff one day. They're fucking with them people like they're fucking with me. Now if I quietly mind my business my whole life, and I'm physically and sexually abused in front of my mom, I escaped, I get away as a child, I escape, I get away, and then not knowing that I'm being gang stalked by the government. I'm homeschooling my child, not going out, not messing with anybody in the world whatsoever, seeking my father, and then 15 officers busting my front, back door, and window, start beating and abusing me to intimidate my child, physically and sexually abuse me in front of my child. And I keep having I always had the utmost respect for myself and my body. And then everybody keep trying to be trying to tell me, oh no, you're a hoe, when I ever gave my body to nobody. My husband that abandoned me, we have been together since I was 17 years old, been talking since I was 15 years old. Have not been with anybody before that. My best friend, because I was only physically and sexually abused, when I don't understand what's going on, I start laughing hysterically. I was raped in the middle of the street by this guy, and I was laughing. So she probably thinks that I was laughing because I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you're humping me in the middle of the street. We could get hit by a car. Like, I did not think it was funny. My brain was blacking out, and I just started laughing. Never gave my body to anybody but my husband. I was sexually assaulted by that guy, and I could not take being abused, so I just tried to play it off like, I don't know, because I didn't want to be weak. But no, I told him to stop so many times. But yes, I was laughing. So if I've always been and carried myself with the utmost respect, and the people keep saying, no, we're not going to respect you, we're just going to fuck you and do whatever, and then I come to the conclusion to kill them, and then y'all act like I'm crazy, fuck what y'all think. I don't want to kill nobody. But if people won't respect my body, I'm not giving my body up. We just gonna say that. So while they're trying to build this false case against me and trying to get me to snap and go off because I've been a peaceful person my whole life, and while they're fucking with other people who don't have the trained self-control that I have, and they're freaking out and they're going and killing people because they're being gang stalked and fucked with, and so that they can paint their little case against me. Tavia was minding her business. Y'all Killeen, Texas police physically and sexually abused me in front of my child when I was not fucking with nobody. Was inside at home raising my child, escaping a lifetime of physical and sexual abuse, not knowing that my granddad sex trafficked us, still piecing together my family history, still piecing together my life. I peacefully, calmly mind my business, but I won't be giving my body up. And if y'all don't leave me the fuck alone, rest in peace.